sweep. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 38-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Now this beach on his right.
They're losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated.
He didn't go out and
At
run
that
it
time,
out.
they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
Second down pass play. It's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target.
Come on,
but he was
man.
covered quite well.
Can't be
And that
good in
one's
this nigga to
incomplete.
live.
3rd and long for Cousins. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 35. 1st down, Seahawks.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. To throw is Cousins. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
I knew.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Oh, my God.
2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Cousins.
Ooh, that's a down.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Get rid of the ball. Man, I'm talking about being stretched out.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Cousins. Touchdown, Seahawks. From 21 yards away. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after here coming up. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Next, the score, Seahawks 7, Broncos 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
I need to get a little bit more speed on offense.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
It looks like he just ran just kneel down.
Let's go now.
He's stepping.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Liking 18.
On 2nd down, Griffin. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown. I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talked. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. 2nd and 11 at the 41. He's got it complete to Gibbs. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Seahawks 7, Broncos nothing.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Ready.
To throw is RG3. That is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
46-yard line.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Bruce Smith on the stop.
Gravity Lions.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action. Griffin on the move. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ninth play of the drive coming up. It's certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Griffin. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Ready.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Go.
Throwing again, Griffin. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point just does sneak over the ball. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had his Adrian Peterson. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Adrian
Peterson,
No better than that shit.
75 yards. And the
Fuck wrong with you?
Seahawks have taken the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
2nd and 5. They run again with Peterson.
Ooh, my God.
Get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 3rd down, it's Adrian Peterson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And Pete Carroll looks like he likes his chances with the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th. Cousins now. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll run with Peterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They try again with Peterson. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Adrian Peterson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the line. It got his man complete.
Oh, my God.
Down the sideline he goes. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Randy Moss as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Moody good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Cousins. He's going to throw one up from the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the jump.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Griffin will throw again. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And now to common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. A toss left, Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brought down back at the 27.
They go play action with Griffin. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their... And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Randy Moss, 72 yards. And the Seahawks have moved out in front.
Hey, when you're thinking about your opening drive in the 3rd quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, I'm just sitting back in my chair. Let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throw left side, caught here by Ward. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Henry up the middle. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Seahawks have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
35. Broncos 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to...
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
The Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Broncos 23-yard line.
Going in motion right there, Irvin. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Throw left side complete. That's Moss. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Peterson will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Okay, ready?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. Looking left side, and it's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw again is Griffin. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Play action. Now Griffin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Again, Peterson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field.
This is caught inside the 15. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. From the pistol, they run with Peterson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This